Hey guys, let me sit up here. Happy Sunday, happy Easter to all those who celebrate. Happy Sunday to everyone. I am going to give it just a few minutes. I'm not going to be on here long tonight, but I did want to hop on here. So my goals, first of all, hello. Hey guys. Hey everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I am Siobhan Dotson. I am a professional makeup artist as well as a beauty educator. And I used to do Facebook Lives all the time. And then my life just got like super busy. And then I kind of strayed away from them. So my goal is to really get back into doing Facebook Lives at least every Sunday at 8 o'clock. So this month, for the month of April, I'm really going to challenge myself to come on here and do a really quick Facebook Live, at least about 15 minutes or so, every Sunday at 8 o'clock. And this month, we're going to be talking about spring trends. That's going to be the theme for every Sunday when I do a Facebook Live. The reason I wanted to do this one is because this past week, we went on vacation, went to Florida, was out in the sun, and I got a little sunburn. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it, but I did get a little bit of sunburn, which is the first time I've ever really had sunburn. And I was like, oh crap, I'm on vacation, really didn't know how to deal with the sunburn. But I remembered I had a couple products with me. So I was just like, what the hey, let me go ahead and use these products and just kind of see what they do for my sunburn. Because I had sunburn it's like I got it right on the tip of my nose. And when I noticed it, my nose was like really red and it was a little sensitive. So I wasn't really sure kind of what to do because I've never had sunburn before. And I was out in the Florida sun, and clearly Florida sun will give anybody sunburn because I think we all probably came home with a little bit of sunburn. But mine was on the tip of my nose. My nose was really inflamed, really red. I didn't have a whole bunch of stuff to put on because I don't pack a lot of stuff when I go on like real vacation. I really don't pack any makeup. I don't pack a whole bunch of anything. But I did have a couple of products that I am going to go over with you today, kind of like how I dealt with it. Well, the number one product that really saved me with my sunburn is one of my favorite products ever, you guys. I talk about this all the time. Must Do by Limelight by Alcone. Now, this is a face oil. And after I used this and I saw that it really helped with the inflammation, I Googled the ingredients in this wonderful product here. And it made so much sense as to why it helped out my sunburn. It's because it has palmarosa oil in it. And it also has sunflower. And palmarosa is really great to help with inflammation. And this stuff right here, I really want to call this magic in a bottle because I applied this. I usually always use this as just a face moisturizer because I do have dry skin, but I use this specifically on my sunburn right here on the tip of my nose. And it worked wonders. It really worked magic for me. Helped to, reduce the inflammation, and it really helped reduce the irritation. I noticed that my nose wasn't as inflamed or as irritated as it was, and it really helped keep it hydrated because, after you get a sunburn, then you have to start dealing with a little bit of the peeling process. So while I was on vacation, I wasn't wearing really any makeup just because it was vacation. I didn't need any makeup, and it was hot. But when I came home, and I was just like, okay, like let me go ahead and transition my foundations because I've gotten a tan. I've been in the sun, so I need to play around. And I put some foundation and stuff on yesterday. And, of course, my nose was peeling. And I noticed all of, like, the cracking and the peeling happening right here on my nose. So I doubled up on my hydration. And let me show you guys exactly what I use for this sunburn. Must Do, I use this oil. And I also used One Drop Wonder. If you have heard anything about this little oil right here, people honestly call this like a miracle in a bottle because it really works wonders in helping to cure up irritations and cuts and scars and things like that. It has pomifera oil in it, and it really is a great booster if you're looking for something to help boost the hydration. So I used the combination of those oils, and then last night, I was just like, man, like I really need to exfoliate my skin because I had just all type of dry patches all over my nose and everything. So I used a little bit of skin polish. And when I woke up this morning, I kid you not, I used my hydration, my skin therapist, and then I also used my Must Do. And I put on this One Drop Wonder, and you guys, the peeling, it's gone. I kid you not. It was like super peeling right here on the tip of my nose. It was cracking. My foundation was looking horrible right there because it's dry, cracked skin. And that's why it's really important for you all to exfoliate and to hydrate if you know that you're having some dry, patchy issues, because your foundation is not going to sit correctly on those patchy areas. It's just not. The skin is broken. It won't stay still. It's not a smooth enough surface. And that is what was happening on my nose. I kid you not. And I was doing makeup yesterday, and I was just like, look, y'all got to forgive this mess going on with my nose, because my sunburn was peeling. And I could honestly see it, but it is totally gone. I was hoping that I could really show you guys the patchiness, but it went away. So I will say, if you are going out of town, or you have been recently in the sun and you've experienced like some sunburn or something, I would say definitely get you some of these oils right here. This Must Do oil stays in my kit. And then I've also been incorporating One Drop Wonder as well. But these two oils are amazing. I'm going to take my glasses off right quick. They are amazing and really helped to hydrate my skin and to really calm down any inflammation, any redness that I was having with this whole sunburn. Now, as you can see too, I have gotten a couple shades darker. So the other part of this video I wanted to do was I wanted to talk about foundation colors. So I'm going to show you guys this just so that you can see it in real time. I'm going to hydrate my skin a little bit first. This is just my moisturizer. This is Skin Therapist. I have dry skin, so I'm going to put this on. And because like I said, I have dry skin, this is a little bit of Must Do. I'm going to rub this on. And it smells amazing. All right, so I am now going to show you why it's so important for you to have at least two foundations, a wintertime foundation and a summertime foundation. So I went to Florida with my wintertime foundation, which I use the Botanical Foundation by Limelight by Alcone, and I am a Shinto 3 in that. So that is this color right here. As you can see, I have used it all the way down. So I'm going to get just this Shinto 3, and I'm going to show you all why it's important for you to have two different foundations. And this is Shinto 3. First of all, I love the coverage of this foundation. So here is where I put the Shinto 3. Okay, so this is my wintertime foundation, and I'm going to scoot this back just so you can see a little bit more. But I went and I got a tan, and look at that. This color just does not work anymore. So as you can see on my forehead, because this is, honey, my forehead was all in the sun. But as you can see, my Shinto 3 color is just, it ain't it. That's not going to give me what I need. So I'm just going to do this just so that you can see the difference. And so I know it's a lot of people out there who y'all like to be cheap and really try to stretch that wintertime foundation color the whole summer. But I really want to show you how this looks. So I want to put so this is Shinto 3 on this side. This is my wintertime foundation. I went and I got a tan, and as you can see, this was me. This was my color before I went out of town. But this is me now. Look at my forehead. It's darker here, and of course I'm always lighter right in the center of my face. That just always happens. But I need you to see, even look down by the neck. That color just doesn't work anymore. Now, I am not fully tanned. I went to Florida for a couple of days, and now I'm back. So I'm not quite my summer, what I know I'll be in the summertime, my summer color just yet, but I always do keep a little bit of my summer color on deck with me. So the next color for me is a Shinto 4, because I am a Shinto 3 for my winter color. So so this is Shinto 4 here, okay? Shinto 4 is there, but I know that I'm not quite a whole Shinto 4 yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix a little bit of Shinto 3 with Shinto 4. So I have them on the back of my hand. And that's how I'm going to be able to get my transition color, okay? So don't throw away your wintertime color and don't throw away your summertime color. What you want to do is during the transition moments like fall and spring, those are transitional periods. What you want to do is you want to use your winter color and you want to use your summer color, and you want to mix them and customize the perfect transitional color for you. I am in a very transitional stage right now because I was on vacation for a couple of days. Now I'm back, and I know that the sun isn't beaming yet, so I'm going to start to lose some of the tan, but I still want to honor that color while I have it. This Shinto 3, that's just not my all over color anymore, and I'm okay with that. I also don't want to walk around looking like ghostly, because then that's just not going to look cute. So I've mixed up a little bit of both, and honestly, I just did half and half. If you are not sure what to do, just start with a half and half, and then you can always customize it that way. All right, so it's the other side, and I'm mixing it over here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to look in the mirror and look at the same time. And I just want to do this just so you can see the difference. This is much better. And I'm just blending down. So you see the difference? This is me in the wintertime, right? This is Shinto 3. This is my winter. This is what I left being. But I came back being more of this color over here, which is a mix between a Shinto 3 and a Shinto 4. So this is over here is a mix between my summertime and my wintertime color. But this is my wintertime color. And I hope you can see the difference. I'm looking at it and I can see the difference. This would make me look really, really ghostly if I continue to just wear this color, okay? It does not match at all on my forehead area at all. And it would really make me look casket ready. And if some of y'all out there still looking casket ready, I just want to say that. I'm going to need y'all to start mixing some of them shades. All right. And the one thing I love about these botanical foundations is you can take them, you can shear them out, or you can build them up. And I do like more full coverage on my cheeks, because that's where my acne scars are. Sharana says your tan looks good. Thank you, girl. I know I like when I give a little bronzy look on. So I just put a little bit more color on my cheeks, and I'll put a little bit more on my chin. So there it is. Super simple. This is not right. This is not the right color. I am clearly tan. This is my winter shade. This is not the current color that I am. This looks a lot better. This agrees with my tan. This is a mix between my winter color and my summer color. So let's call this a Shinto 3.5 over here, since it's a mix between Shinto 3 and Shinto 4, because Shinto 4 is the next color up. So honor the different colors that are prevalent in your skin, ladies. Like, I already know that I'm always lighter here, but in the winter, in the summertime, like, my forehead gets definitely a little bit darker. And because I got a tan, I want to make sure that I'm honoring the different shades that are present in my skin. Like, I have a little bit of darkness here, little tan over here. I want to make sure that I mix it together so that I look like I'm just the right shade all over. This over here was not. So I hope that you can see the difference. And let me show you how, because I love concealer as well. I can still use my concealer. I'm actually going to use, let me see, what concealer am I going to use today? Because it's just right here. I'm going to use this matte concealer. It's a studio finish. This is NC42. I'm going to use my finger. And I can still bring back some dimension by putting just some concealer right there in the center of my face, where I'm always usually lighter. And still honor that color there as well. Easy. I'm just gonna pat that in. See? Easy peasy. All right? Wrong color, guys. Wrong color. This over here, this side, a lot better. I even lighten under my eyes, but I just put a little bit of this MAC concealer there. That's, what is this? Studio Finish Concealer, NC42. I've had that for the longest. I'm sure it is time to let it go. But because it was right there, I just put it there. And if I also wanted to honor the colors even more, I could take just a little bit of this pure Shinto 4 here, and I'm just going to put a little bit right here on the forehead, because that's more of that color up there. And that's it. You see how you can make these colors work for you? So that you see how that Shinto 4 up there, just blend it in. That looks a little bit better. Because, you know, so it got real dark on that forehead area. But I don't have to put that dark color anywhere else. One thing I love about having two different foundation shades, okay, a wintertime and a summertime, is because when you're in the transitional moments of spring and fall, you can mix and match those colors as much as possible so that you're honoring all the tones and the shades on your face. Now, I am just darker right here on this forehead area because my forehead was definitely getting that sunlight directly there. But I know that I can use a little bit of that pure Shinto 4 and honor more of the darkness right there, and I don't have to do that anywhere else because I'm dark on my forehead. A lot of women, especially women of color, have a lot of different tones and shades that are going on in your skin. You want to be sure to honor that, because that's really how you're going to get the most natural looking finish. Like I said, I know everybody's trying to be cheap. People are really trying to spend the least amount of money on, you know, products. But if you really want it to look good, and if you want to really maximize your investment, you're going to want to get two different foundation colors. You're going to want to get a wintertime and a summertime so that you can mix them in between seasons and customize the right shade for you. So if you're like me and you go on vacation somewhere warm and you come back in the middle of like winter, well, it's technically spring here, but they said it was supposed to snow tomorrow. So I don't know, right? But I'm not getting that heat, that direct sunlight a lot here like I was when I went on vacation. So I know I'm going to start to lose some of that tan before I start to, you know, even get darker. So I still need something to honor the in-between time, the transition time. And that's exactly what I'm able to do. And I love getting tan. Like I do. I love getting tan because it brings out a little bit more of like the golden and the warmth in my skin. That's another reason I absolutely love the botanical foundations, because what Limelight does is they organize them by undertone. One thing I teach my students in class, there's a huge difference between shade and undertone. So the shade is, you know, that is judging something from light to dark, right? So my shade, I'll give you this as an example. If you look at this and it goes from light over here to dark, like that's judging this by shade. But if we organize this by undertone, right, this is more of like a pinkish undertone right here. And then we start to get more of like a yellow to golden undertone. And then even these over here, these two, they have more of a red undertone. So you want to make sure you understand the difference between shade and tone, and that you're getting foundations that honor both of them. And one thing I love about these, especially for women who are like me, and you have more of like a golden, like yellow undertone, the Shinto family by Limelight by Alcone hits that perfectly. A lot of other foundations I used to get used to have a little bit too much red in them, and it would make me look really red, or they would make me look really orange and not really honor the yellow. I have a lot of yellow, as you can see. Right here, I have a lot of yellow in my skin and not so much a whole bunch of red. So I tend to stay away from foundations that bring out a lot of red, or else it's going to make me look red, and that's not really what I want to do. So get you a foundation that speaks to your shade as well as your undertone. I would love to help you find the right foundation shade for you if that's something that you're in the market for. Like I said, my foundation of choice is the Limelight by Alcone Botanical Foundations. I really love them. They've become staples in my kit. Ask any of my clients, ask any of my students. I am always walking around with, these packs right here. 6 of them can fit in a little case. And I love the shade range, but I really love the undertones. Speaks to a lot of the undertones as well. I keep them with me handy dandy. And it works. It works for me. And it works for a lot of my clients as well. Other foundation recommendations, I can give you those as well if that's something that you're really interested in. But I really wanted to hop on here just and talk to you briefly about how to help with that sunburn. If you're like me, like I said, I went and got some sunburn. But the 2 things really that saved me were these face oils. This Must Do, I had this while I was on vacation. It worked miracles with helping maintain the inflammation. I was like, oh God, you guys, it was so inflamed. It was so red. I put this Must Do on, I think Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, because we got home Friday, and then I incorporated this One Drop Wonder as well. Did an exfoliation last night. The peeling, it is gone. I was actually hoping the peeling was still going to be here because I wanted to show you guys like how much it was peeling, but it went away. I exfoliated, took it all away, and then I wanted to also share with you all just the importance of having like those 2 different foundation colors, because I see a lot of people walking around or they're taking pictures, and it's summertime and you still walking around with your wintertime foundation on, and it's really not flattering. We can see a difference between what your face and your neck color is, or we can really see the outline of your foundation, and that isn't natural. It shouldn't look like that, and that's okay. Some people do that because they just don't know. And I teach a lot of women, and a lot of women tell me the same thing. They're just like, I didn't know. I had no clue. I thought it was supposed to look like this, or they were just like, I'm just having this because I've not found anyone to help me, find another color that fits me. So I am here to really help you. If you need some assistance in finding the right shade for you, or really need some assistance in understanding how to customize your own foundation color, with your wintertime and your summertime color, how to customize that transition color for you, hit me up. I love to be able to assist you. So these are my foundations that I absolutely love to use. Limelight by Alcone Botanical Foundations. If you're interested in purchasing them, hit me up. I would love to help you out, and not only, to have you just have them for yourself, but I would also love to help you use them, because a lot of people purchase products, but then they don't know how to use them correctly. And the Botanical Foundation, it's a special, wonderful, amazing cream, but if you know how to use it correctly, you're really going to maximize your usage of it instead of packing it on and packing it on and packing it on. There's so many different ways you can apply it, just really depending on the type of coverage that you want. Also, but the Botanical Foundation, it's a cream foundation. And if you're accustomed to wearing liquids, there's some knowledge that you need to have when you're dealing with a cream foundation. Liquid foundations tend to dry a lot quicker than cream foundations. So, if you love a foundation that as soon as you put it on, it dries up, then you want to stick with liquid. But for me, I need a foundation that can move until I tell it to be still, because I'm always going back, making sure that my foundation is correct, blending it in, and really it gives me the coverage that I need, because creams have way more coverage than liquids do. So I don't have to pack a whole bunch of foundation on just to get the coverage that I want. So if you're really interested in that, let me know. I'd love to help you out. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm not taking up too much of your time today, but this is going to be what I do every Sunday at 8 p.m., I'm going to hop on here and I'm going to talk about spring trends. So this spring trend topic today was really all about like my sunburn experience and the products that really helped me with that. And then also how to transition your foundation between, your wintertime color and now going into more of like a springy, more tan type of color, because I see a lot of people struggling with that. I really do. And I really want to help you. I want to help you not be confused. I do want to help you not be confused. And I want to help you not have this happen. So if you just hopped on and you looking like her face looks weird, that's because this side of my face has the wrong color on it. This was only my wintertime color, and I am no longer my wintertime color because I went and I got a tan. And this side over here has the right color. This is a mix between my winter shade and my summertime shade. I customized it to make sure I could get me a really great in between. This side over here is a mix between Shinto 3 and Shinto 4. This over here is just pure Shinto 3, which is my wintertime color. Over here, I mixed it because in the summertime, I'm more of like a Shinto 4 once I get my full tan. So thank you so much for joining me. If you're interested in purchasing the botanical foundations, or if you're really interested in getting your hands on these face oils, which I highly recommend both of them, then you can hit me up or you can go directly to my website. Honestly, we don't even have to have a conversation, although I'd love to have a conversation with you because I'd love to talk to you about it. But you can go directly to my website, which is www.limelightbyalcone.com/Siobhan. You can go there and you can purchase your face oils, which are Must Do and One Drop Wonder. These are the face oils that saved my skin dealing with this sunburn. They are amazing. I keep this Must Do with me everywhere I go. I prep all of my clients. And the good thing about these oils, they're for all skin types. And it'll say it right here on the bottle. So even if you have oily skin, you can put this face oil on as well. If you have oily skin and you get really oily around your T-zone area, I tell people start with the outer perimeter of your face and put the oil there and then just kind of massage a little bit of it on the inside of your face. But this oil is for all skin types. So no matter if you're normal, dry, combination, or oily, you can still use Must Do. And it smells amazing. It really does have like a therapeutic smell to it. Very calming. Every client I put it on always asks me, like, what is that? That smells so good. The basic ingredients in this is palmerose oil and sunflower. Amazing. Really helps with inflammation of the skin. I'm telling you. Helped my sunburn completely. And then this little itty bitty magical bottle right here is One Drop Wonder. If you've never heard of this, I highly suggest you Google it. Like, do a Google search in Facebook. Do a search in Facebook and put in One Drop Wonder, and you're going to see all of these videos and testimonials pop up. And people are going to tell you how amazing this is because of this product right here, Pomifera oil, which is like an amazing product that comes out of the Midwest. Hey, Midwest. And we've been able to put that in a magic little bottle, and it is really great for healing. It has a really great healing property in it as well. So go to my website, www.limelightbyalcone.com/Siobhan. Get you some of those products. Get you some botanical foundations. If you're not really sure what your color is, I need you to hit me up so I can help color match you so that we can get you some samples so that you can really make sure you have the right color, and then so that we can help you understand how to use it. Because these foundations literally melt into the skin. They are buildable. They're full coverage. You can shear them down if you want to, put a little oil or moisturizer in it, and it can kind of turn into more of a liquid form. So that's it, guys. Join me next Sunday, 8 o'clock, same time, same place, Facebook Live, and I'm going to share with you another spring trend. I'm trying to do this every Sunday. I am trying to get back into my Facebook Live videos because life has been crazy. Work is really busy, which I'm not complaining because I tell you, it's always good to be booked. But work has been really busy, but I miss coming on here and doing these videos. So I want to do a little bit more of them. So I'm going to commit myself every Sunday, 8 p.m. All right, you all enjoy the rest of your Easter. If you have any questions, feel free to inbox me or email me. Other than that, enjoy your evening. And of course, always remember to be flawless. Bye. Mwah.